guys, what's up and what's going on? Welcome to my YouTube channel Abishek / Tech Store. It's your boy Abishek phuyal, and in this video I am going to give you guys the 50 tips to become pro player in the Free Fire. Yes, that's true, you have heard it right. I am going to break the YouTube record. There is no one who have given the 50 tips to become pro player in the Free Fire, and by using these 50 tips and tricks you will surely become a pro player in the Free Fire. But you will have to follow these all tips and tricks properly, then you will 100% become a pro player in the Free Fire. And before I start telling you guys the tip, I suggest you guys to grab the papers and pen so that you can note the all tips I give you. And the reason why I was not able to upload videos before 1 month is because of the anti-hair festival, so that I wasn't able to upload videos on YouTube. I have already uploaded a post on that topic, but hopefully no one has seen that post. And so open up your eyes, ears and brain and ready to become a pro player.
That's it, friend? Yes.
Okay, let me tell you one thing. These all tips are based on my according to experience of playing this game. According to my experience, I will give you guys the 50 tips. So let's start with the tip number 1. Tip number 1: set location before landing. You should always set the location before landing if you want to get a proper loot. My favorite place to land is Brasilia, Factory and Central. Always land to the place where you can have good loot and try to land before any one player. Tip number 2: check out your surrounding before looting. This is the most common mistake that all players. You should always check your surroundings so that you cannot get a headshot while you are busy at looting. So you should always check out your surrounding before looting. Number 3: use headphones or earphones. If you don't use headphones, then you will not have any idea if a player is around you or if anyone is reloading or walking or driving. Then you can sneak a player if an enemy is near to you, so that you should always use the earphones or headphones. Tip number 4: use the scope. The purpose of scope is to increase the accuracy and damage so that you can shoot the player from the far distance also, so that you should always use the scope. Tip number 5: don't use scope if enemy is near to you. If you will just waste your time for aiming the enemy, and the enemy might take a chance and can shoot you if you just try to aim the enemy if he is near to you. Tip number 6: use shotgun. Shotgun is the best weapon to kill the nearest enemy, and if you are inside a house or if you are close to the enemy, then you should always switch to the shotgun, and shotgun has highest accuracy than the assault rifle and handgun. Tip number 7: use silencer. The advantage of using silencer is you can shoot your enemy freely without exposing yourself, so you should use silencer if possible. Tip number 8: use grenade. And tip number 9: reload guns. You should always have a fully loaded gun. If you have one less bullet, then also you should reload guns. And tip number 10: don't loot on the last circle. At the last circle, every player camp each other and want to win the chicken dinner and become more aggressive, because that's the last circle and you should never loot at that point. You don't need to loot at that point because that's the last circle. Tip number 11: turn off auto pick. If your auto pick setting is on, then unnecessary thing will be carried in your bag, and you will not be able to carry the necessary things because the bag will be almost filled because of the auto pick. So that you should turn off the auto pick. And tip number 12 is use med kit in car if possible. If you use the med kit in car, then you will have lots of advantage. The car is faster than walking, and you kill your enemy plus heal yourself by using the car at the same time. And number 13: carry all types of weapons, assault rifle, handguns, shotguns and machine guns. And tip number 14 is to stay near to the object when you are outside. objects like tree, rock or other hard objects, so that you can recover yourself safely, and you can also reload the guns, use medkits when enemy is ahead. Number 15. Always set the fire bottom on the both right and left side. And number 16 is to aim properly. If your scope bottom is on the right side, then you should use the left fire bottom so that you can shoot the enemy and aim the enemy at the same time without any difficulties. Number 17. Customize the settings and so that you can control the game perfectly without any difficulties. You can see in the video that I have shown that how you should customize your settings and hubs. Make sure your settings and hubs are hand-free and adjustable for you so that you can shoot your enemy easily. Tip number 18. Believe in yourself. Stop thinking that
I can't do this, I will just wait here for the player and I will shoot him, then boom, I will kill him.
Oh, stop like that. If you think like that, then you will just get popped off by your enemies. Just forget about that and think like that I know the pro tips, I know the 50 pro tips, and I am a pro player so that I can kill anyone in this game. Then that's how you can be relaxed and just go for it. Then you can 100% win the match. Number 19. Cover with the hard objects like trees, rock, house, etc. Number 20. Scan the area, especially whenever if you are going to use the medkit or eating the mushroom or looting, then you should scan the area. Number 21. Check your surrounding, especially your back while entering the circle. Not only you who wants to get into the circle, there must be some player in your back, they also want to get into the circle, so that you should always check out your back while entering the circle. Number 22. Try to get a headshot. If you shoot on the body of the player, then you might kill that player after hitting 20 to 30 bullets, but if you shoot on the head of the player, then one bullet can be enough to kill the player. Headshot is one of the most effective way to kill your enemies. Headshots had the highest damage than the body shot, so that you try your hard to get headshot. You can kill your opponents by using only one bullet if you get a shot on the head. Number 23. Don't run away from the enemy or scared to face enemy. The reason why you are afraid to face the enemy is lack of confidence and you don't know that how to play the game. But after watching this video, you will be able to kill any player on the Free Fire. Just chill, relax, and remember, I am the one of the subscriber of the Abishek / Store, and I know the plenty number of pro tips, and I am the pro player of this game. So why should I be afraid of this noob? And done, you will become more confident, and then you can you can get the chicken dinner. 24. Check your map. Yes, you should always check your map whenever you are walking, going to loot, going to landing. Where is the place you are in, and where is the place you want to go. Always check your map after 2 to 3 minutes. 25. Pay attention to the safe zone. And 26. Save mushroom. Yes, you should save mushroom because mushroom is the auto healing element. You don't need to do anything. Mushroom will heal your health automatically, even if you are getting shoot, fighting to the enemy, running. You don't need to do anything, so that you should save mushroom. 7. Take cover before firing. You can hide behind the tree, rock, and you can also get inside the house. 8. Be the first to landing. For landing before anyone else, you can do as like me, as I'm showing you right now in the video. Do the same thing as I'm doing right now, then the 70% chance will be increases so that you can be the first at landing. And the 29 is loot as much fast as you can. And 30 number, if you don't have any weapon or if you don't have ammo, then don't go to eat the mushrooms. Or most of the players do like this. Even when I was noob, I also used to do this. Without any backup, don't go to eat mushroom. 31. Loop while looting. I mean, you should always move to the circle or round direction so that you will not get shoot by the other players. And 32 is sit upside down while healing or eating mushroom so that you will not get shoot like the same reason like the 31. Tip number 33, don't go fully inside the circle. Stay tuned to the finish line of the circle so that you don't need to worry about your back, cause you are standing in the finish line of the circle. You only have to focus in front of you. There might be some player who will come back of you, but the life of that player will be almost half because they are not in the circle, so that you should stay tuned to the finish point of the circle. 34. Warm up. Yes, warm up. You should do warm up before playing the match. I mean, not to do some push-ups or exercise. I mean, you should play solo match in the place which name is Bermuda, I think, not in purgatory. I don't know how to spell that. You should warm up by playing the solo match in Bermuda. 35. Use based con. Based cons like AWM, SCAR, M4A1, famous SKS or M416 based gun which you can use in Free Fire. And 36 is don't hide or wait for player to come near to you. Just go in front of him and bam bam bam. Use the pro tips I have already told you guys. And 37 is become pro player. Yes, you should remember all the tips I have given you guys in this video and you will become a pro player. Try your hard to become a pro player. And 38 is jump while firing using the shotgun. As you guys know, the accuracy of the shotgun is very high than the other gun. If you jump while using the shotgun, then you will get a chance to shoot on the head of the player, so that you jump while firing using the shotgun. Use a comfortable device. If your device doesn't support or Free Fire or lag while playing the Free Fire, then use a better device to play a game. Then you will 100% get a booyah. And 41 is use a good internet connection. If you have a good internet connection in your device, then the game pin will become low, and low pins means your game can be run in your device more smoothly. But if you have a bad internet connection, then pin of the game will be high, so there is high chance that the game might be lag on your device while playing. Try to use a good internet connection so that you can play game without lagging and smoothly. 42. Don't carry unwanted ammos. If you carry unwanted ammos, then you will not be able to use the elements like medkits and graned, and you will not be able to use the attachment also for the guns because you have already carried lots of ammo, so that your bag must be full because of that. So you should always carry the necessary ammos and try to carry grenade and medkits as much as you can. 43. Don't move while shooting, especially if a player is near to you, and if you are using a shotgun, then you should move and jump while shooting. But if you are using a assault rifle or a handgun, then you should not move while shooting, because moving while shooting will decrease the accuracy. But if you are using a scope for shooting, then you can move little bit. But if you are not using a scope and using AR or SG, then you should not move while shooting. Tip number 44. Wait for some second after supply drops, because you are not the only one who want to get the supplies. There are lots of other players who have their eyes on supplies, so you should wait for some second after supply drops, and also scan the area if there is other players around you or not. 45. Switch to the fist while running. If you run by carrying the weapons, then you will run slowly, but if you switch to the fist while running, then you will find lots of different in speed while running by carrying the weapons and while running without carrying the weapons. So you should switch to the fist while running. Tip number 46. Don't try to get the player if he or she is running away from you, especially when you have a shotgun. Shotgun can't shoot from the far distance, and if you have a handgun or assault rifle, then you can use assault rifle. Assault rifle is the best weapon to shoot a player from the far distance, but if you only have a shotgun and you are trying to catch him, then that is not going to work. You can use a grenade if you don't have another rifle. Number 47. Learn to use attachments. And if you don't know that which types of attachment can be fitted in which types of weapon, then you can just click on the bag option which is showing on the left side. Then you can hold on the any types of attachment you want to, and then slide that through the weapon which you want to fit, and just try to fit that, and if that attachment will be fit on that weapon, then gets, and if that attachment will not fit on that weapon, then you can just throw that out. Tip number 48. Pay attention to the enemy. And tip number 49 is to keep your focus on the game. So here's how you can focus. You should use headphones or earphones and stay in the silent place where nobody can disturb you for playing the games. Tip number 50. The last tip. Try your hard. Yes, you should try your hard no matter how many times you will get killed by the players. You should always try your hard, and remember that practice makes perfect. And after all, you know the 50 tips, so why you can't become a pro player? So you just need to do is follow the all tips and tricks, use the all tips and try your hard, and after some time you will surely become a pro player in the Free Fire. These are some 50 tips I have given you guys to become a pro player in the Free Fire according to my experience, according to my gameplays. And I know it might be difficult to use all the tips, but if you use the all tips, then you will guarantee become a pro player. I have done lots of hard work to make this video, so please I request you guys to hit the like on this video and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new, and comment below if you have become a pro player. And I have another question, that what is the highest kill you have ever done in the Free Fire? You can answer me of that question on the comment box, and please subscribe my YouTube channel if you are new, and if you want to watch some more gameplays video and watch the tutorials, and if you need some mod games, then you can request me by using the comment box. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. See you in my next video. Jai Nepal.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.